So it's 2017 onwards, VW Crafter. Sorry about the poor lighting. Get me light bar out actually. Let me grab this for a second. So we're doing the rear camera install with the factory head unit. Kit is from Motormax. Yeah, so factory tail light up there, as you can see. We've got the integrated rear camera, pretty easy to dismantle. You've got 2 bolts, 2 T30s, and they are, sorry for the lighting, you've got 1 T30 in that hole there and another T30 in that hole there. You need quite a long extension. Pull that light out. You can pull this light, fix it out, and then, wait just a sec. And then you can get to all your cables in there. You just leave a little bit of slack on my cable. I like to leave slack on the cable for when you do service call. But pretty much, yeah. So you just try to focus on that. There you go. So cable comes in through there. You connect it to there, tape it up, make sure it's all nice and watertight. Run the cable through this member here, through there, and then we just put that back. And then what you do, cable tie it. They recommend that you get a reverse trigger from the reverse light. So what we've got here in the factory loom, that's running with these wires here and also this tape here. Just cut that back. You've got a white with a blue trace, so I just connected onto there, run it all in conduit, cable tied it all the way along to the front of the van, run it in through the bulkhead into the front of the truck, and then pull the headlining down, run it along here. You don't have to take this off, you can take the grab handle off, but you ain't got to take it off. You can just pull it to one side, get a little pry tool in there, plastic pry tool, pop that out, you can pull it out, and the cables come in. As you can see, 2 cables coming from there. One's the camera cable and the other's the bit of twin cord that I run for my trigger wires. And then the wiring, so the wiring is pretty simple, it's quite self-explanatory. You've got the MMI module, the LVDS cable that comes supplied with a kit. What you would do is disconnect it from the back of your unit if it looks like this. What you need to do, quad connector, disconnect that, install the link, the T-harness, and then one side of the T-harness will go into the MIB2 module, and then you've connected it to the factory one. And then what you do is connect the factory LVDS cable, which is actually the pink one. For some reason the old one used to be grey, but the colours have from grey, but the colours have now changed to pink. So if you pull your MMI module out, this factory head unit out, and you have a look and there's not actually a green connector there, it's the pink one. So pull the pink one out of the way. Anyway, reverse trigger was my brown wire, so that connects to the white. Then you've got the camera cable. You just plug your camera into here, and that's this cable here, yellow to yellow, and that goes to the rear camera. And then you've got a red and a black that comes off of that. The red goes to the purple, and then the black goes to the black. And then that's pretty much it. And then once that's done, you make sure everything's connected up, all the wires are soldered and taped up nicely, they're not going to touch. You can pop the ignition on, wait for the factory head unit to come on. It will come on in a sec. I think the battery's dead. Let's just wake that up. There we go. And then when that comes on, you can basically put it into reverse and test. There we go. And then it switches to the rear camera. It's in night mode at the moment, but the image quality is actually quite good.